Okay. Now let's see. I have grouped a certain number of words, verbs which are ending with chu sound, chu sound, chu sound. Okay. And let's see the example sentences. I just double click here. So I took one example, that is dump. Dump means kummarinchu. Okay.
Kumari.
This word in simple present tense and simple future tense, how it sounds, we see. Okay. So let's see.
Okay.
Dump means kummarinchu. Example then sentence, I dump or I will dump means నేను
Okay.
కుమ్మరిస్తాను. నేను కుమ్మరిస్తాను. So look at the change, how it is changing. This is the base form, kummarinchu. Kummarinchu became కుమ్మరిస్తాను. కుమ్మరిస్తాను, like that. Okay. నుంచి change to స్థాను.
Chetu become also chestanu, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah. చేస్తాను. Yes. No. See, there is a verb cheyu. Cheyu, that is verb in base form, do. So all the verbs ending with you follow the same pattern. So all the verbs which are ending with unchu or chu follow the same pattern. So if it is ending with the chu, it will be stanu sound for the future tense. Kummaristanu. Other things I don't need to explain because only you need to bring the ending sound from the subject. Nuvu kummaristavu. Okay. Atadu kummaristadu, like that. But just for practice, we make a random quiz. In the quiz, then we'll come here. I don't make like every full list in the quiz. Random only. Just for practice. Okay. Because the basic concept you know already now. And we'll have all the tenses in one quiz to make it short. This one I will not mention any tense because all tenses. Or it's okay. No need. Anyway, we are going to write the sentence format, so it is understandable. Please. Enough. Okay. So let me copy this one. Okay. So using this word, we'll just make some sentences. So the first sentence can be like this. I will dump. So let me copy this way. Okay. Now tell me the answer.
I will dump. I
Yes.
will.
Yeah, answer. Telugu.
నేను నేను కుమరించునా చూస్తాను.
Read this one properly. Okay, let me read, then you follow. కుమ్మరిస్తాను. నేను కుమ్మరిస్తాను. I will dump. నేను కుమ్మరిస్తాను. Okay, like that. Okay. So other things I'm not writing. You read from the book. Okay, because it will take more time. Let's go to the negative sentence. Okay. In the negative sentence, let's take. Okay. See, I don't dump. So look at here. Kummarinchu, this is base form, became kummarinchanu in the negative form. Kummarinchanu. I don't dump. Kummarinchanu. Kummarinchu becomes chu became cha. Then we just added nu suffix. Nu suffix only. That nu suffix came from the subject. Nu suffix came from this subject only.
Kumarinchanu is a negative sentence.
Yes. I don't dump or I will not dump. So similarly, you will not dump. You will not dump means nuvu kummarinchavu, like that. Okay. So, okay. Now let me write another sentence here for this one done. Okay. Next I will write here. He will not dump. Okay. Try this one. So look at this example. నేను కుమ్మరించాను. This is I don't dump. If I want to say he will not dump or he doesn't dump. Okay, here I will write here. No. You need to remember the see you need to remember the meaning of he first. So this is
అతడు.
like, what we can say. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you can say far. Okay, far, then equal status. So what did you say? That is correct. Okay, now make the sentence.
అతడు కుమరించుస్తాను.
No, no, no. కుమ్మరించడు. Okay. అతడు కుమ్మరించడు. అతడు కుమ్మరించడు. Okay. So for the other things, it will be same. They don't dump. They will not dump, or they don't dump. Can you try now? I will not type, but you just read.
They will not dump.
Yes.
అచ్చా. వారు కుమరించడు.
Perfect. వారు కుమ్మరించరు. Yes, perfect. Okay. This is okay. Now let's see positive interrogative sentence. Okay. Let's see this నేను కుమ్మరిస్తాను becomes నేను కుమ్మరిస్తానా, like that. Very simple. You don't need to study this one. If you study these two, enough. Because in the positive question, you are just going to make ah sound. Here also ah sound only. So, but for practice, I will write different subject. Okay, let's go here. Then here I will make will they dump? Okay. Okay, can you try this one?
Will they dump? నువ్వు.
No. They means what? No. They means what? You need to remember first. They means
వారు.
not. Yes.
వారు కుమరించుడా. చాడా.
See, actually, this is positive sentence. So, varu kummaristaru. This is the normal sentence. We have to make this one as a sentence. Varu
కుమరించుస్తారా.
Okay. Almost correct, but there is some problem. Let me type. You will understand. Kummaristara. Okay. Varu kummaristara. Varu kummaristara. Like that. Okay. So when you are practicing, you need to study all these sentences down. Okay. Kummaristunda. Meeru మీరు కుమ్మరిస్తారు. Actually, here there is a mistake. I will correct it. This is ra. Okay. వారు కుమ్మరిస్తారా, అవి కుమ్మరిస్తాయా. Here it is already available, typed, readily available. So you just read once. Okay, so you will understand. Okay. Then here the next one, don't I dump or won't I dump? Okay. So look at this sentence. నేను కుమ్మరించను, and read this one. Can you read?
నేను కుమరించనా.
Yes. So this is a question made based on negative sentence. Negative interrogative sentence will be only at the end ah sound will be there. నేను కుమ్మరించను becomes నేను కుమ్మరించనా. నువ్వు కుమ్మరించవు becomes నువ్వు కుమ్మరించవా, like that. Okay. So let's make this one with other one. Okay. Okay, so here won't she dump? Okay, won't she dump? Okay, can you try this one? So look at, yeah.
ఆమె కుమరిస్తుంటిని.
Okay, let me help you. See, for that, first you need to study this one. Yes, see, ఆమె కుమ్మరిస్తుందా. Okay. No. Okay, yes. So look at this one. ఆమె కుమ్మరించదు. Okay. ఆమె కుమ్మరించదు. This is for she doesn't dump. Okay, now can you
Okay.
make this one in his question format?
ఆమె కుమరించుచదా.
Yes, perfect. Look at this one. Ame kumarinchada, like that. That means doesn't she dump or won't she dump, like that.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh,
after some time, after a few sessions, maybe you will understand the magic of these things. Here you are going to learn only one table, but with the
okay.
table help, you are going to make hundreds of thousands of sentences by putting them in the same structure.
Okay.
Initially, you find difficulty to memorize, but once you started practicing, once you started using, it will be easy. Okay. Ame kumarinchada, won't she dump, is over. Okay. Now let's see. So the random quiz on this table is over, but your duty is to study everything later from the book. Okay. So the
Okay.
topic is here, verbs ending with chu, 28th lesson. Chu, 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 with example sentences in simple present tense, simple future tense. Now let's go to the other tense with the same verb. Okay. For that
Okay.
we'll go. But before that, I will give you one more activity. See, now I have given example sentences using the verb kumarinchu. Okay. If you look at here, there are some more verbs. Finish, muginchu, classify, taravutala vivarinchu, foresee, munduga unchu. But don't try anything, everything. Just pick the verbs which you use regularly. For example, dip, munchu. Maybe you use this one regularly. For example, you put something like coffee powder or something, like you will dip in that. So, or some clothes you dip into bucket. So those things you may use regularly. So pick the verb which you use regularly, then make sentences. Okay. So your homework will be like this. See, నేను ముంచుతాను. This is నేను ముంచుతాను means you should understand this is I will dip. Okay. నువ్వు
Okay.
ముంచుతావు. If you read this activity title, you will understand it. Activity, what is the
Okay.
activity? Make sentences in negative, positive interrogative, negative interrogative forms using the below verbs as shown in the above table. So this is reference and this is the activity. In this activity, I have given the normal sentences. You need to convert to negative and positive interrogative and negative interrogative sentences. Three more categories you need to convert. Look at this example, put it in the same structure in your notebook. And in the coming sessions, you read those sentences. Then if there is a mistake, I will correct it. Then next time when there is a situation to use, it will be perfect and you will not make mistakes. Okay.
Okay.
So, so I listed many verbs here which are ending with chu. They follow same pattern as shown in the table.
Okay.
Follow, tax, pannu vidinchu, this also translate, anuvadinchu. It is regularly used. Let,
Okay.
anumatinchu.
Okay.
I'm just highlight. Okay, act, natinchu. You take this verb and practice well. She will act in that movie. ఆమె ఆ సినిమాలో నటిస్తుంది. Like that you can make sentences. Then ఆమోదించు. Argue also we commonly use. Behave. This is very commonly used word. ప్రవర్తించు. Bend, వంచు. సమ్మతించు. Okay, see, I wrote everything with clear transliteration. Okay. Can you try to
Okay.
read this one? I want to see whether you are able to understand the pronunciation based on the transliteration. Can you read this one?
నిర్మించు.
Perfect. Okay. Read this one.
సంప్రదించు.
Perfect. Okay. You are getting, so no problem. So there are so many verbs. You can make the sentences using that example table.
Okay.
Let's go. But I want to show something. After finishing these things, I have given some more verbs for your practice, even without the positive sentence. Only verbs will be there. So for those verbs, you need to make the positive sentence also. See, weep, ఏడ్చు, lend, అప్పిచ్చు, offer, ఇచ్చు. For this category, there will be additional activity. What you have to do, you have to make 4 type of sentences using all these words. Not all these words, but pick the words which you use in your daily conversations. Let's see. Okay, on the screen there are so many verbs. Okay, on the screen there are so many verbs. Can you pick the verb which you use regularly? In my case, I use this try, use. Okay, you can.
తిరిగి వచ్చు.
Which one? English.
తిరిగి వచ్చు.
Return. Okay. Yeah, like that there are so many. You can make sentences and show me in the next sentence by following
Okay.
the previous one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So up to here, the verbs which are ending with chu and with one example, kumarinchu is over. Now only we've completed up to simple present tense and simple future tense only. Let's go to the next tense for the same verb. This category, simple present tense and simple future tense, we discussed. Let's find, can you help me the number where do you see the same ending verbs but different tense?
Okay.
Yeah, it is here. See, verbs ending with chu, chu, chu with example sentences in past tense. Let's look at how it changes in past tense. Okay. So here I took the same examples. Dump. I have dumped. I dumped. I had dumped. For all these sentences, the Telugu conjugation will be same. Okay. So let's see. Nenu kummarinchanu. I dumped. Now, did you remember the present, the simple future tense? Can you, if you remember, can you tell me?
కుమరించుస్తాను.
Perfect, perfect. So kumaristanu, that is future. Kumarinchanu, past tense. Next, we are going to see the sentences in continuous tense. Okay, that will be in another table. Okay, so
But
for
what
practice,
there is a matlab less difference in future simple. Last time we saw future simple tense, right?
yes, yes. That is completely different. Also, the continuous tense sounds differently. Okay. 4 categories: past tense, continuous tense, then simple future tense, and future perfect tense. These 4 categories we divided into 4 categories, but 4 sounds differently. Maybe what you can do, here we are going here and there, here and there. But if you want to compare in your notebook, you write those sentences side by side and see the difference. Then you will easily understand. Okay. Okay, so this one, I dumped, nenu kummarinchanu. Okay, so for practice, I'll just take one example, then I will put in the quiz. Okay, that quiz is not enough for you. You have to make own sentences more.
Okay.
Okay, Aame kummarinchanu. This is over. Okay, let's copy this one. Okay, here let for practice, just for a change, we use a different subject. Can you tell me any subject like personal pronoun, like nenu, ame, like that?
Ame, he, atadu.
Atadu. Okay. Instead of atadu, we'll take something else. But he dumped. Okay, I will write here what is that? Near equal status. Okay. Based on this one, you use the meaning of he. Then tell me the translation. Okay. So
ఇతడు కుమరించాడు.
Perfect. Very nice. Okay.
కుమ్మరించాడు.
ఇతడు కుమ్మరించాడు. Okay. ఇతడు కుమ్మరించాడు. Perfect. Okay. Let me save this one. Let's go to the next category, that is negative sentence. So in the negative sentence, past tense very easy. You don't need to practice much. See, if you learn the base form, kummarinchu, just change the ending to a sound, add ledu. Very simple. Okay. Kummarinchu became kummarinchaledu. And we added the meaning of the subject. Okay. Nenu kummarinchaledu. I didn't dump. Okay. So for all the other verbs, other subjects, it is same.
Okay.
It is not changing based on the personal pronoun. That you need to remember. Okay. So
Okay.
tell me any other subjects. So I will put in the quiz. Instead of
వారు
I.
కుమరించలేదు.
Okay. War. Okay. This is over. Okay. Next one. Okay. They dumped. Okay. They dumped. No. It is called. This is negative. They didn't dump. Okay. Now try the answer.
వారు కుమరించలేదు.
Perfect. కుమ్మరించలేదు. వారు కుమ్మరించలేదు. Perfect. Okay. Now let's make the question. So for the question, look at this one. అతడు కుమ్మరించాడు. For example only. అతడు కుమ్మరించాడు becomes, look at this one.
Yeah.
అతడు, can you read?
చాడా.
కుమ్మరించాడా. Yes. So positive sentence కుమ్మరించాడు. Negative positive question interrogative అతడు కుమ్మరించాడా, like that. Okay. Let's take this example. Then tell me any other subject in English first, then you translate.
Any other subject?
Here we have I, but instead of I, we'll change the subject. Or you say any name, not your problem. This time for a change, we'll put a name. Tell me any female name.
Female name. Pratibha.
Okay. Okay. Pratibha. Okay. Did Pratibha dump? Okay. So here you have to use the name as it is. Then what ending you will use along with the meaning that you try.
Did Pratibha dump?
Yes. So the name, obviously it will be first.
Pratibha. For Pratibha కుమరించుస్తుంది.
No. Let me show you in the book, because this is just introduction only. Since you did not study before, it is common to make mistake. Let's study one more time. See, this is positive interrogative sentence. We need to make this type of sentence based on positive sentence. Okay. Look at here. Ame kummarinchindi. She dumped. Ame kummarinchindi. Okay. Make this one as a question.
ఆమె కుమరించిందా.
Yes, perfect. So Ame kummarincinda. Pratibha kummarincinda. Okay. So here no need Ame again because we used the name. So Ame kummarincinda. Did Pratibha dump, like that? Okay. Now let's take this one. Okay. Now let's see the next category. That is negative interrogative sentence. We see one example maybe from here. Okay. Read this one and make the question.
మేము కుమరించలేదా.
Perfect. Okay. So for that, let me copy this one. Instead of did I dump, I will write did we dump. So I'll make a copy. Okay. Did you remember the translation? Can you try? Did we dump?
మనము కుమరించలేదా.
Yes. Let's go there. See. Manamu kummarinchaleda. Perfect. Okay. So here మనము కుమ్మరించలేదా కుమ్మరించలేదా మనం కుమ్మరించలేదా ఆర్ మేము కుమ్మరించలేదా. Okay. Okay, now let's see the activity inside the PDF. Okay, read this one. Okay, can you read this one?
The following verbs follow same type of conjugation. When we conjugate them in a sentence form in the past tense, make sentence using the below verbs as shown in the above table. Okay.
Okay, so okay, see here I did not make any sentences, even the positive sentences I did not make. Okay, so you need to make all categories. So make sentences using the below verbs as shown in the above table. So in that above table, what type of sentences we have? Positive, negative, positive interrogative, and negative interrogative. For each verb, not for each verb, the verbs which you use in your daily life, select them and make sentences. Because if you practice with the verb which you are not using, no need to spend that much time. So use just only take. But in future, when you come across the verbs, since you have the practice of commonly used verb, you can make sentences even not writing down. From mind, it will come automatically. Okay. So can you tell me the verb which you use regularly in these?
Anumatinchu.
Okay, let anumatinchu. Okay, so just remember this one. I will not type anything, please, but I will ask some questions. Anumatinchu is here. Okay, so if I want to convert that one into this sentence, can you read and check? Instead of kumarinchanu, you use anumatinchu and make sentence.
నేను అనుమంతించాను.
Okay, I will repeat. Yes, perfect. Anumatinchu becomes anumatinchanu. Perfect. Kummarinchu became kummarinchanu. When you are making homework, when you are practicing, you just compare from the base form to the formation, how it is changed. In the same pattern, you need to change your new verb also. Okay. Now you have the verb anumatinchu. Look at this kummarinchu, how became kummarinchaledu, like that. Change anumatinchu to this form.
నేను అనుమతించలేదు.
Perfect. Yes, correct. Okay, so let's see the next one. Here imagine there is a word anumatinchu. So kummarinchu became kummarinchana. So similarly, can you make anumatinchu? No need to read the subject, just say only the first one. Anumatinchana. Yes, perfect. Okay, now look at here. Kummarinchaledu became kummaриnchaleda. Similarly, anumatinchaledu becomes what?
అనుమతించలేదా.
Perfect. Okay, so like this, you need to practice in your notebook with the commonly used verbs. Okay, and when you are practicing, you choose whatever subject you like atadu or ame or whatever subject. You don't need to write everything every time, or you can add some names also. Instead of atadu, you just write some name like that, but maintain the gender, female name like that. Okay, or male name like that. Okay, so now we successfully completed this past tense category also. With the same verb, we'll go to the continuous tense format. For that, if I go from here, it is difficult for me to check where it is. Better to track from the contents page. So okay, so now we need to go there. We are focusing on the verbs which are ending with chu, 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 like this. Okay, We finished the simple present tense. We also finished the past tense. In the same category, verbs, we need to find the next verb, next tense, that will be here. See, continuous tense, number 48. Let's go there. All the continuous tenses are here. Past continuous tense, present continuous tense, future continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense, present. 5 tenses I covered in a single table. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Kummarinchu became, see, I am dumping. I am dumping. Kummarinchu became kummaristu unnanu. So that
So
inchu gone, inchu has gone, then became stu. Stu. Okay. Kummarinchu became kummaristu in the continuous form. Unnanu is the common meaning for am. Okay. That way you can remember. I am means nenu unnanu. I was means nenu untini. I will be means nenu untanu. I will have been nenu untanu. I have been nenu unnanu. These shortcuts you just remember, okay, and remember the conjugation form. And this conjugation form is nothing but the meaning in ing form. So if you want to write the meaning in ing form means continuous form, like dumping, eating, reading. For all these verbs, it sounds like stu sound when there is verb ending with chu or chu. Okay. So for practice, we'll make one sentences in the quiz. Okay. So let me copy this one. I am dumping. Then I'll go there. I just add this one. So let's keep. Okay. Change. No, again, my control C didn't work. Control this copy. Okay. Okay. Change the verb. Change the subject. Tell me any other verb. Subject. Personal pronoun.
Varu.
Okay. So they. So they means it is. This is far. Okay. Far and farmer. Var. There is something in general that is vallu, but here we can say, or general, we write general. General means vallu. Far means, varu means like polite or formal. Okay. Now, can you try the translation? They, no, they are dumping. They are dumping. Okay. Look at this one and try. నేను కుమ్మరిస్తూ ఉన్నాను.
వారు తో ఉన్నారు.
వారు. Okay, not this one. It is not varu, it is vallu, because I said general. In general spoken language, we use vallu ending, not varu.
Okay. వాళ్ళు కుమరిస్తా ఉన్నారు.
కుమ్మరిస్తూ ఉన్నారు.
కుమరిస్తూ ఉన్నారు.
Okay. వాళ్ళు కుమ్మరిస్తూ ఉన్నారు. Perfect. Okay. So now let's go there. Look at here. This is ru. We base from the formal meaning. They, varu. Even though there is a valu sound, modified sound, we keep the same ending. Varu ending only. Varu kummaristu unnaru or vallu kummaristu unnaru. That you need to remember. Okay. Now let's go to the next category. This is the negative form. Look at here. Kummarinchu becomes kummarinchadam ledu. So let's divide the sentence into words, then we'll understand. Nenu means I. Ledu means not. Or I am not. Nenu ledu. Like that you remember. Dumping. Dumping means kummarinchadam. Kummarinchadam. This is the meaning in gerund form. So kummarinchu in the gerund form, that is dumping, it becomes kummarinchadam ledu. Nenu kummarinchadam ledu. Okay. Now let me take this one to quiz. Okay, I am not dumping. Change the subject. Tell me any other subject.
He is not dumb.
He. He is not dumping. Okay, can you try the translation? I will show you the Word document. See and try.
అతడు కుమ్మరించడం లేదు.
Perfect. Okay, so here I will write. Okay, I will write near equal status. Now change the subject and try. ఇతడు కుమ్మరించడం లేదు.
And
ఇతడు
for ఆమె also it's కుమ్మరించడం లేదు.
Yes, yes, it will not change. You can see the book here. For everything. Oh, actually, we have two variations. నేను కుమ్మరించడం లేదు. Okay. నేను కుమ్మరిస్తూ లేను also possible, but you can follow the easy structure. నేను కుమ్మరిస్తూ ఉండను. Remember, yeah. Remember this one. I haven't been dumping, or you can see how many stars are there. 3 stars are there. Okay. See, I won't have been dumping. నేను కుమ్మరిస్తూ ఉండను. Okay. Some of them I'm not writing in the quiz, but in the quiz I'm just writing only random sentences. So you go through all the sentences from the table and understand. And if you have some doubts, you can ask me that. See, I was not dumping. Here 2 stars are there. So where 2 stars? Okay. నేను కుమ్మరిస్తూ లేను. Okay. నేను కుమ్మరిస్తూ లేను. This is the translation. Okay. Here I want to tell you something. See, this kummaristu, this is the meaning in ing form, that is continuous form. This kummarinchadam, that is the meaning in gerund form. Okay. All the verbs in Telugu, it has different meanings in ing form, that is continuous, and gerund form. All the gerund form ends with dumb sound. Tinu becomes tinadam.
This is like a continuous tense only, right? So then why chadam?
Okay, I'll tell you. See, for this one, present continuous tense in the negative form, especially for the negative form, we use gerund meaning only. Okay, that's the practice we do. Okay, we don't use the ing form. Ing form we use in the positive sentence. Gerund form meaning we use in the negative sentence. But for the past tense, we use again normal, like ing form only. Okay, just practice with some sentences, then it will be easy for you to remember. Okay. Now it's little complicated by adding many things, but just continue using. It will be easy for you to remember. Okay. Don't by heart. Never by heart anything. Okay. But to escape by heart process, what we have to do, we have to make sentences using different words, additional words. For example, one time you write nenu, I'm not dumping water. You just write that one. Okay, in a different way, in a creative thinking way. I'm not dumping water.